I'm Meredith from New Hope Bikes, and I'm going to show you how to do a safety check today. Safety checks are a simple way to help assess the state of your bike and troubleshoot any problems. If you get a hand-me-down bike and want to make sure it runs right, or if your bike started making a weird noise but you're not sure where it's coming from, a quick safety check will help you narrow it down. We remember the steps of our safety check by reciting the alphabet, A, B, C, and D. The first part, A, is about checking tires for air. Pump your tires, then push down with the heel of your hand. If the tire squishes down and you can feel the hard rim, then you've probably got a punctured tube in need of replacing. While you're looking at your wheels, inspect your tires for any cracks or bald spots where the threading shows through. Be sure to look along the sidewalls as well as the top. Moving on to B, we're going to check a couple different parts. First up is brakes. To check the front brake, squeeze your left hand brake lever and push the bike forward. You should feel the wheels stop and the back of your bike even lift up a little. Then squeeze your right hand brake and pull your bike back. If on either end the wheel isn't stopping properly, your brake cables may need tightening or brake pads need to be replaced. When you squeeze your brakes and let go, you should feel them snap back in place. If the brakes feel squishy or slow to return to their lever position, then they might need some work.
We're also going to check bars, so stand in front of your bike, grab your handlebars, and step forward to pinch the front wheel between your knees. Now try twisting your handlebars. The idea here is that you don't want to feel any twisting. If you can twist your bars while keeping your front wheel still, that means your stem is loose and needs to be tightened.
Take a moment to check all the parts attached to your bars and make sure they're not loose or twisting when you grab them.
B also stands for bum. Grab your saddle to see if you can wiggle it at all. The seat post collar and seat clamp should be tight.
Next up is C, which stands for chain. If your bike has a kickstand, make sure it's up. Keep one hand on your bike so it doesn't fall over, and with the other, grab a pedal and push it backwards. This will run the chain without engaging the freewheel. Now it ought to run smoothly, but if the chain is jumping or skipping, or if it keeps falling off any of the chain rings, then you found an issue in need of service.
Also with C, we want to check our cranks. The cranks are the arms that hold your pedals. Grabbing each crank, try to wiggle them in a direction perpendicular to your bike. Again, like our headset, we don't want to feel any wiggling, but if we do, then that's a sign that we need to tighten things up or inspect the bottom bracket.
Now that we've gone over all the major areas of our bike, the last thing we're going to do for D is a drop test. This part's easy. Just lift your bike about 6 inches off the ground and drop it back down. It should sound more like a bouncing basketball than a bucket of bolts. Besides your chain or kickstand rattling, you shouldn't hear any rattling sounds. If you do, then something is loose. If you drop your bike and a piece falls off, well, there's your problem. And that's our basic safety check. Even if you've been riding for years, it won't hurt to do a basic check over when you pull your bike out for the season. So remember this video and share it with a friend who might need it. And if you have any questions, just drop us a DM or contact us through the link in our bio. Just remember your ABCs and you'll be rolling in no time.